explain these two types of gripper fingers over the module of soft robotics. This is a gripper which has been inspired by the human hand, and these are known as compressible fingers. So my problem statement stated that I wanted to use these grippers to pick up a piece of sponge, a paper, and a spoon, a steel spoon to be more precise. So first I'm going to go ahead and try using these fingers to pick up a sponge. So it can pick up a sponge. And now I'm going to go ahead and try it out with the paper. It can pick up the piece of paper. This gripper is not designed to pick up a steel spoon because it's too heavy for it to support the weight. So I'm going to try that out with a compressible finger. So first I'll try out picking up the sponge with a compressible finger. This is able to pick up the sponge because this finger presses together the sponge to accommodate it to the size of the two fingers. Now I'm going to try it out with a steel spoon. This gripper can also support the weight of a steel spoon.
I am Kavisha Arora. When I started with this project, to be honest, I didn't even know that there is something like soft robotics. But this course helped me a lot to discover the world of soft robotics. It changed my perspective of seeing things. For example, before this, I never looked for inspiration from nature to think of new ideas, and design cards were a great help. And even our teachers were very supportive and helped us throughout our journey. We first step by step learned about soft robotics, and later we decided to make a gripper that can pick up phone, charger, and remote. I tried to make different types of prototypes, but only one of them worked. My prototype had a rectangular base and two legs on each long side. The front of my actuators were very broad, hence they couldn't pick up anything lying on a flat surface. To make it pick something, I attached flanges made up of medicine wrappers to help my gripper grip things. I made my final design exactly like my prototype, and I attached velcro to it to make it more useful so that the flanges can be removed when they are not being used. It took me some time to make my final design, but as soon as it was done, it was able to pick phone, remote, charger, and many other things also. Thank you.
My journey through the Harvard Soft Robotics project was brilliant. The term soft robotics was really new to me, but after the whole project was completed, I got very familiar with this. I learned about how to make a robot. I learned the maker traits, the design process, the qualities needed to make a robot, and I even learned how we can take ideas from the nature and also about how to make a scale drawing. And working with silicon was the best part. Firstly, I was a little annoyed with the trial and error method. I had to make many prototypes to make it work. In it, I took many risks, which was a little beyond my comfort zone. But then I soon got a little used to it. My style of thinking completely changed after completing this course. Instead of just Googling about ideas, I started taking it from nature, the things around us. I learned about all the steps that engineers take to make a robot, and I would definitely recommend this project to you. Thank you.
I created after so much mind-boggling and testing of so many ideas. I have 4 fingers in my gripper, and in each finger there are 3 flanges. The first flange is bit tapered so that it can go underneath the object and pick it up. In my gripper, I have also added velcro on the base and on the fingers so that it can be more versatile, and we can change the shape according to the size of the object. There are videos how my gripper picks things up.
This is my gripper picking up a charger. This is my gripper picking up a mobile phone.
My hand gripper looks somewhat like this. I tried picking up many things with it, like remote, mobile, charger, color box, big boxes, cover, etc. My design is somewhat like this, and my finger is like this. It has alternative flange and it is cut. And I decided that I will have 4 fingers in my hand gripper, and my motto was to never give up. Finally, I got successful after making many prototypes, and I had to switch over again and again to different molds, like first with clay, which took a lot of time to get hardened and no neatness was there in shape. Then I had to switch over to thermocol and hardened it with water and Vicol solution. Then I had to switch over to acrylic mold, which was there with us in the other kit. And finally I made it with this and used a cutter and made cut it like this. And I can undoubtedly say that this was my best learning experience.
So we were given a particular toolkit, and as per its instructions, we made a gripper. So its hands, the further hands were made up of silicone. So I enjoyed it because there were many things which were difficult, but we had success. Then after that, we were told to modify them by seeing their weaknesses and how could we make them more useful. So the weaknesses of these were like they were thick, they weren't strong, they were weak, they were longs, and many problems were there. So we did brainstorming. Then by bio inspiration, like if we have to modify the hands of those grippers, what varieties were there, like a human hand, the 5 fingers, or an elephant trunk, one single trunk but can hold anything very tightly, or the claws of an bird which could hold anything very clearly. My prototype included two positions, which means it could hold two types of things, like a small ball or a cylindrical object. So I set the positions, and then we started a prototype. We made a scale drawing of it to clear our ideas to everyone and to see that if any problem is there. So these all things were done in the school with my friends itself, but due to pandemic we started our work offline. So after that, we were told to make cardboard actuators, so we could we could make mold with the help of clay. So then I made my 4 cardboard claws, and it was very nicely ready. So with the help of clay, the clay was very supportive, that it didn't change. It was very hard, like when we molded it with our cardboard actuators, it was perfect. So then we poured the silicone solution in it, and all the four actuators were ready. It weren't in the proper shape, but it was as per our ideas. So it was very enjoyable, and then we presented it and it was very happy to see that it could hold the things which it wasn't able to hold before. Then I've learned many things about this, like we need to do brainstorming to find the solution. When we find solution, we need to look for the examples, and when we find the examples, we could easily find out our ideas by maybe making rough sketches, asking people, or seeing more things related to it. Then I mostly liked making the solution of silicone, which was very new to me. Then we made our design journals, which were our presentations to the people we need to show. So we made our journals, which included our pictures in it, images of our prototype, then our whole journey, then our explanation of our prototype, and various things. At last, some of our friends who submitted the science journal made our own Google site about telling them about what soft robotics is, what we did in our workshop, and what was our prototype.
Have tried to improve the basic gripper, as the gripper was not firm and strong to hold smooth, bigger and heavier objects due to the smoothness of the actuators and the number of grooves on them. To solve this problem, I researched and got inspiration from 3 human fingers, index, middle and ring, to add more actuators, and to decide the position of additional actuators. And a hand of a rhino inspired the bumpy surface and the 3-finger concept of my idea. Then I brainstormed about the structure and design of my gripper, which came out something like this. Then I came up with the final design and named it as 6-finger gripper. It would have 3 fingers on either side and would work by pulling all of them together. Each finger playing an important role, as the middle finger would be the base and the other 2 fingers would support the main one, which makes my gripper more helpful. Then I decided upon the size and scale of my actuators to get a perfect and accurate project.
And then I built a simple prototype to get an idea about the working of my project and how I have to make it in the final design. Then I improvised the prototype and got the final product, which was flexible, easy to use, strong, capable of holding more objects, and more versatile. I was very happy and proud of my gripper and learned a lot during the process of formation. Thank you.
This is the model which we created in our program of soft robotics. This we have created with the help of starter kit. During our starter kit, we learned what is soft robotics and how we can use it in our everyday life. When I saw this gripper, one of the problem which this gripper faced was that it was not able to pick up objects which are of small size and which had plain surfaces. I brainstormed and I created many ideas with the help of the inspiration from nature and with my own creativity. And then I thought of a final design. And then when I created the final design, I took the inspiration from our hand. As we can see that our hand has a nail, and this nail is quite helpful in picking up objects with plain surfaces. And then I also took inspiration from octopus and the geometry of the octopus hand, and I mixed both ideas to create my gripper. And here is the final design which I thought of. It has a finagle which is of octopus hand shape, and at the end it has a long nail which refers to the nail of human being. And then I created the perfect geometry and a gripper with the perfect geometry. So here is the measurement of the gripper which I created on the graph paper, and then I had to bring this paperwork in a working cardboard prototype. Then here is what I created. This is a complete model of my project. This project consists of one resistor, and in front of the resistor there is a finagle with a nail on its top. These both work together. The object is pushed towards the resistor with the help of the gripper, and then the nail slowly goes under the object and picks that object. I have also added two additional detachable finagles to catch up the objects and hold them for a longer time, which are heavy to be picked up. As you can see, they are detachable. So in one way, this all work can be done. And then I brought this cardboard prototype in the silicon working model. And then this is the main silicon working model which I created. This consists of a silicon finagle with a nail and a resistor. As I said, the gripper, the finagle pushes the object towards the resistor, and then the nail picks up the objects, and it really works. This prototype is even able to pick up objects like scale and pen and many other things of small size and different geometry. I have also made two finagles with silicon nails. Due to the silicon nails, these are quite flexible and very strong, and it is able to pick up heavy objects also. And as they are two finagles, they can hold on any heavy object for a longer time. And also as they are detachable, so this all work can be done in one base only. So this is the project which I created. This is based on the inspiration from human nail and octopus, and also based on the rearrangement. Thank you.